Kyra Cards at Engearment.com, here today to talk to you about the newest in a long line of fantastic roof boxes, the Thule Force 3. Let's get it opened up and talk about all the cool specs. Alrighty, come on over here. Let's get this opened up. I'll show you all the neat things inside. So, like any good roof box, comes with a few sets of keys. You're gonna twist it to get that unlocked. And one of the things I love about this is the locking system. You're gonna push it like that and it's gonna stay open. As you can see, there's a small little red tab which shows you that it is in fact open. I'm gonna get that nice and opened up. And inside, I have this thing stuffed. It's been fantastic. I have a nice Thule boot bag here, a pair of 178 centimeter skis. They suggest that you try and keep your skis 175 or under, especially if you're loading multiple pairs, but with a pair of twin tips, I have gotten away with a bit longer. Some poles, bags. I have the skis strapped down with a few straps that come with the box. Absolutely fantastic. And the actual opening mechanism is also superb. It opens from both sides. I'll show you that properly later. And it gives you a lot of space on the inside. You don't really have to worry about the closing and opening mechanism getting in the way of things. And then as you get that back closed, that pops back into place only once it is fully closed. Get that key out and you are all good to go. This thing's dimensions, it's about 72.5 by 24.7 by 16.7 on the outside, about 2 to 3 inches smaller for internal capacity. It has about 11 cubic feet of internal storage space. They suggest about 3 to 5 pairs of skis fitting within that 175 or under centimeter guidelines, or 3 to 4 snowboards, again, similar sizing, but a bunch of space. And one of the fantastic things about this particular model, this is the sport model, there's 5 others, is that it is a bit more compact. So if I wanted to, I could slide it, and I will show you once I'm showing you how easy it is to take off and on. You can slide it either to either side of the car, and you still have space for if you want a rooftop bike rack, or if you want a ski rack for a longer set of skis, even if you have a smaller car. This here's a 2015 Subaru Outback, which is, I love it. This fits perfectly with it. There's still room to open the hatch. Nice and easy. I could have probably gone with a longer model, but I have no need for it. This is perfect for what I want to do. We'll give you a closer look at the inside now. It's a bit hard to film on the top, but if you come down here, you should be able to see better how this whole system works. You're gonna twist it like that and just pop and it opens itself for you. I've had a lot of rooftop cargo boxes that I've struggled with to open. This makes it super easy. You'll open it up and what you'll see inside, there is a bunch of fantastic little spots that you can easily put ties or cables around to make sure your stuff is secure. They do recommend you secure things in here. With the loads I tend to be carrying, they fit pretty comfortably. I don't bother securing some of the bags because they're all pressed in. Some of them reach the top, so I'm not super worried about them rattling. But the skis I definitely tie down. As you can see, there's nice grooves that can help organize everything. And then the thing that I've really been impressed by with this is the clamping system. So these wonderful little things are what's gonna clamp it to any of your rooftop bars that you have. All you're gonna do is stick it in and then wind that down and it will close up wonderfully. And literally all you have to do, come this way, is inside on the base, there are sliding rails. So you can adjust exactly where the rails need to be in proportion to whatever bars you have on the roof. You're gonna put this in and not sure how well you can hear it, but they will snap into place. So you will know they're in the right spot. And then you're just gonna secure it up. And what's great is even though you can kind of pull it out from here, as soon as you've tightened this clamp around a bar, there is no way this is moving off with the box. So literally all you have to do is position the box roughly where you want it, stick these clamps in, they'll click when they're in, and then you just tighten it down and you have gotten a roof box on. Super simple, super easy. It makes it compatible with most roof bars. every Thule roof bar is compatible with this either immediately out the box or with a slight modification, which is fantastic. And then the other really neat thing that makes this a little unique and new for Thule is it is slimmer. A lot of the roof boxes that I have had experience with, and a lot of Thule's roof boxes, tend to be a bit wider, which, you know, you do get more cubic space, you can store more stuff in them, but this has a slimmer profile, which means you can push it to one side of your vehicle, still have a lot of room for a rooftop bike rack, a ski rack, whatever you want to do. So excellent. Also, if you have a slimmer car profile or you just don't want as much drag, this is great. Speaking of drag, I've noticed very little difference in my mileage per gallon with this thing on. The design is very aerodynamic. I cannot tell you the particulars or the science behind a lot of it, but Thule put a lot of effort into making sure this design is both sleek, good looking, and very aerodynamic, very secure, very stable. They did a lot of both in-house and on-road testing with this thing for different temperatures, different impacts, making sure that the gear you store in here is going to be safe. So I'll show you just how quick it is to put on, run over a few last specs, and then that'll be the Thule Force 3. Now to show you just how easy this thing is to get on a roof, I have my wonderful camera woman here with me. We're gonna pop it on and then we'll be ready to get going again. So this thing is about 34 pounds, the sport model. So really not that heavy or difficult to get on a roof at all. Want to make sure, at least for what I'm doing with it right now, that it is nice and centered, and then do the same thing that I've been showing you, just pop it open on both sides, and I will show you that it does open on both sides. Come on. And use those handy dandy little sliding rails and easy locking system and get it all secured. I'm gonna hop over to the other side, open it up over there to finish it up, and then I will be ready to go. And that is it. It is fully secure, will not budge. Super easy, super quick, out of box. It took me longer to read the instruction manual than it did to get it put on, which was super nice. Last few things is, like I said earlier, there's 5 models. This one is one of the smaller ones. Most of the others are a bit wider in cargo space, and they run, this one is one of the 2 cheapest, running at $799.95, and the most expensive being $999.95. And all in all, I'm super excited to get on the road, get a few more adventures in with this thing, and I will keep you all posted as to how much I like it.